Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, happy King Day, and more importantly, happy Princess Day. Today is my daughter's birthday, January 20th. So happy birthday, Kai. We just had a birthday breakfast for her just a few minutes ago, so that was awesome. So first of all, let's get into the game yesterday. I was very disinterested in the games yesterday, but I watched both of them. So we have a pretty competitive Super Bowl. We have Kansas City versus the 49ers. My initial take on it is as explosive and as powerful as Kansas City is, I don't see them being able to stop the 49ers defense when they get going. I think the Baltimore game, the way some pass rushers, elite pass rushers have contained that Kansas City offense, I'm thinking that San Francisco will do the same thing. But who knows? It's going to be a very, very, very entertaining Super Bowl. We're having a party. I hadn't asked her if I'm going to stream yet, but if I stream, because we don't know who's going to come to the party or whatnot. If people don't want to be on camera, I'm not going to make them be on camera. But if I do stream, I'm going to stream over here outside, and the party will be inside or whatever. But I'm pretty sure we're going to have a pretty nice Super Bowl party and have a lot of fun, because it will be a pretty good game. All right, now push that out of the way. The news that came out Friday evening, and I didn't have a chance to make a video about it during the weekend, but the news that came out Friday evening was that Jason Garrett was officially named the offensive coordinator for the New York Football Giants, which, I had the whole weekend to think about. At first, it didn't scare me, and the more I thought about it, the less it scared me. I was rooting for I was rooting for Jason Garrett. I was hoping the best for Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett goes somewhere, has some success. I was hoping to go somewhere in the AFC, Cincinnati or wherever they would need him somewhere, and bring that team from wherever to here, whatever. But it just seems like to me that when people leave our team, the Dallas Cowboys, and go to an enemy of the Dallas Cowboys, is for some personal, I'm going to show you reason, or because now, I get to play the Cowboys 2 times a year. Even though Jason Garrett wasn't, one of those boisterous players that says stuff like that, now I get to show you, I get to play you 2 times a year. Down deep, you have to actually think that to go to New York to play, your old boss and your old team and everybody twice a year, to prove some kind of narcissistic, I'm better than you thought me was, you guys are going to miss me. It seemed like more of a jab to the Dallas Cowboys than anything else. Because it's just an offensive coordinator's job. He could have sat out and got a head coaching job next year, or you could have. I don't know why he did it. It does not scare me. When people say, oh, Jason Garrett knows your team, he knew the team that he coached. We're bringing in a whole new offense. We're bringing in a whole new defense, a defensive team. He will know the tendencies of some of our players. That's fine. However, we will know, and the organization will know, just about everything about Jason Garrett's offense. He can change terminologies and change whatever he wants to change or whatever, but the entire defense, everybody will know, okay, Jason Garrett does this. I've seen this in practice. He'll do this. The receiver, the route combinations of that or whatever. So we're going to know a lot more about Jason Garrett than Jason Garrett is going to know about the Dallas Cowboys. So that doesn't worry me in the least bit. I'm good with it. I just don't hope the best for Jason Garrett anymore. I hope he fails. Because he's a New York Giant now. I can't. All right. I was going to tell you about my man cave, and I'll do that right now in this video, then I'll let you go, whatever. But I got my contractor was one of my contractors, one of the guys that's been working on his house. But he's been working with me for a long time, and he gave me a preliminary number of how much it would cost to build that extension onto my house. And I passed out for like 45 minutes or whatever. And I woke up and I told my wife, and she passed out for like an hour. So we both was like reeling from that and trying to figure out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna get that thing built and all that kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. So I think what's gonna happen is I was hoping to get it done before the season and have the new man cave going and at beginning of the season. That's not gonna that's not gonna happen. We got to go stage to stage to stage to get to completion, and hopefully by the playoffs next year, and hopefully we will be in the playoffs next year, but hopefully by the playoffs next year I will have it built, and then during the season we can go through the build process as we go through the season process. So hopefully that's probably the best case scenario. So hopefully, you know, pray that funds come through, pray that all this stuff happens, that we can get this thing going, and I can have I can broadcast out of a great man cave the entire playoff process of next year. So that's where my mind at is, and I'm already working on this next season of what I'm gonna do, especially during months like between free agency and the draft, you know, what I'm gonna do before free agency to keep, you know, this channel going throughout the whole off season, because this is gonna be one of the most interesting. This is how this channel started, to be honest. This is how it started. It was when Bill Parcells was hired and everything was changing in Dallas, and I had to talk about it daily of everything that was being changed, everything that was in the area we was going, because there was a lot of interest there. This year is the same thing. A lot of new stuff in Dallas, and we're gonna have to talk about things as they happen, you know, on real time all throughout the off season. So that's my plan here, to fill up the off season with informative, fun, hopefully entertaining videos for you, and then during the season build the man cave and hopefully build our season to the playoffs, and hopefully we'll be in the playoffs, I'll be in a new man cave, and we'll be partying together with the Super Bowl trophy. I had to add that on top or whatever. All right, guys, let me go spend the rest of the day with my little girl, and I will holler at you guys tomorrow. Peace.